Hello everybody, this is Tyler1 here. Today's video, we're doing something totally different here. I'm not going to do a gaming one today. Instead, I'm going to do something a little bit different this time. We're going to talk about some Dragon Ball stuff today. Some anime type stuff today. Since I've been seeing a lot of stuff about it and stuff lately, and I figured it'd be a good time to kind of do a little bit of that. So I've been seeing some people do like mods for Rich and Blessed 2 and stuff, and mod it with like a Rich and Blessed 3 concept kind of thing, and it's kind of cool, and it kind of shows like, what if a Rich and Blessed 3 game, what it would look like, and what characters you would have in it, and how cool it would be to do that franchise series again, because that was like one of my favorite of the series, that and Budokai Taikaichi, the Taikaichi series. Sorry. Those were my favorite ones out of the series. I think it's because you had so many characters that you could play around with compared to some of the other ones. But I think that's why I like those series so much. It's because you have multiple characters you could play around with and all that type of stuff. So if there is a Rich and Blessed 3, not saying that there is because I would just be giving you guys false hope, and I don't want to do that. But if they're able to have them to do one, this is my roster list of what I made for this and what we could have on it. And I think this is big, and I even got some stuff for Dragon Ball FighterZ, like the next season 4 pack characters and stuff too. So we'll probably tie in a little bit with that too in this video. So I'm gonna list off characters that I have that could be in this game that would like to see in this game. So here we go. We've got Goku, we've got Vegeta, we got Gohan, we got Piccolo, we got Kid Trunks, we got Goten, Tien, Krillin, Yamcha, Teen Gohan, we got Kid Gohan, Trunks, and the Trunks is like the one from, I have Future Sword Trunks on here too, but I also have the one Trunks where he's wearing Vegeta's armor and stuff from the Cell Saga. So there's that on there. Then I have Majin Vegeta. Majin Vegeta has to be on here. I mean, come on. Scatter Vegeta, Dirty Fireworks. That's always my favorite move on when I would play with Scatter Vegeta on Rage of Blast 2. I always liked the Dirty Fireworks concept and the little cutscenes that they would do in some of the techniques. That was kind of cool for a lot of those. Broly from Dragon Ball Super. Now, the new Broly. I even have the legendary Broly from the legendary Super Saiyan movie, the older one. I think it'd be kind of cool to have both of them on there. That way people can play with, the newer one and the old one too. That way, they have a choice difference there. And it'd be kind of cool if, when they did, on the very first one where they had the what if stories, that'd be kind of cool if they did like a what if, kind of like deal with that. They did it with Future Trunks and Kid Trunks and stuff. So I think it'd be kind of interesting, kind of cool. Raditz, Nappa, Bardock, Father Goku, Frieza, Cell, Kid Buu, Fat Buu, Super Buu, Cell Jr., Cybermen, Cooler, Turles, Meta Cooler, Mecha Frieza, Bojack from the Dragon Ball Z movies, Super Janemba. I think Super Janemba is one of my favorite ones I would play with on the Raging Blast 2, just because you had his skill set was pretty creative, especially that one attack. That's like, I don't know what it was like, but it was like a little spread type thing. So that was kind of cool. Deborah, Android 17, Android 18, Android 16, Android 13, Android 14, Android 15. So we got pretty much the quite a bit of the Androids here. PyCon, we have to have PyCon because here lately we haven't had PyCon in some of the games in a while. Unless I just haven't really noticed him in some, but we haven't really had him in any of the new ones for a while, so I liked for them to bring him back in the Razor Blast 3 if they do a Razor Blast 3. Now, I thought about doing this one just for fun. I mean, who's to say he'll even be on it? But I put Dr. Willow from World's Strongest. Now, I think it'd be kind of interesting to throw like a little robot, like a robot in there, because it's kind of interesting. I mean, they really didn't do very much with him. Of course, so they did kind of like throw him in like one of the Taikaichi games, I do believe. I don't remember which one they threw him in. But I think it's like the only appearance he ever had, though. But I think it'd be kind of cool if they had Dr. Willow in this, the big giant robot thing. Hindegern, which was on the Wrath of the Dragon. I think it'd be kind of cool for them to throw him in there. So it kind of has two giant characters in this, and I think it'd be kind of cool if you did the two giant characters in this, because you can obviously do Raditz's, Turles and Bardock's ape forms if you wanted to, unless you're going to have Bardock go Super Saiyan. Which I think that'd be kind of cool if you had Bardock go Super Saiyan and then just have Nappa, Turles, and Raditz have for ape forms and just do it that way. Which I don't think would be too bad of an idea, but just the idea. I brought a returning villain in here. I think it'd be kind of cool just because of his concept. I put in here Hachinek from the second movie. I think it'd be kind of cool if they threw him in the third movie as an extra character, as a like a DLC character or something, just as extra. Because his character was pretty cool. But yeah, I would definitely put him in there. Vegito and Gogeta. I put both the Fusion. Go Tanks. Android 19, Dr. Gero. I even threw Android 21 on here from Fighter Z. Chao Tzu. I kind of forgot about him, but I made sure to put him in here. Videl. And the Videl, the Videl in this one is the one from Z, the one that kind of fought a little bit. I did put Chi-Chi on here, because she did fight a little bit in Dragon Ball in the tournament, so I figured you can do like a little concept with that and stuff, just to throw her in there. That way you kind of have a little bit of female characters in this. I mean, I'm sure they'll figure a way to add more female characters in some point, but it's kind of not a whole lot. But the whole thing about Dragon Ball is it's not about who has what. It's literally a show that everybody grew up with and watched. So it wasn't really a show where who had more than who. So everybody had their own favorite character, and that was it. And that's really all it should be, is who's your favorite character. I mean, and the whole point is the love for these characters, and that's the way it should be. My favorite character of Dragon Ball Z is actually Vegeta. I do like Goku though as well, but Vegeta's my big choice. So yeah, it definitely would be my top choice. So yeah, I got Chi-Chi, Captain Ginyu, Birder, Raccoon, Gildo, Jace. So some of the members from the Ginyu Force. Salza, which was one of the henchmen of Coolers. I threw him on here because I thought he was a very interesting character. Like, to me, he felt like Cooler's right-hand man a little bit more. But I didn't really throw the others on there because I kind of thought they were kind of lame compared to Salza. Salza was a little bit superior than they were. I mean, I think Salza did more than his henchmen. His henchmen were just a piece of, his other two were a piece of cake. But, another one I would suggest, of course they did it with Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and Broly. I think they can do a separate deal. And I put some GT ones on here too. I didn't put a lot, because I didn't put very much on here, and I don't think if they do a Raging Blast, they're going to put a whole ton of GT characters. They'll probably put like a few, but I think the whole concept, if they do a Raging Blast here, would be like a few characters from Dragon Ball Z, and then Super, and then a few characters from GT, which I could kind of see that's how it could get at that. How it could go. But I put Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta as separate characters and stuff, kind of like what I did with Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and Super Saiyan 3 Broly. Kind of had their own little fan choice of how, I think that's how that was. That's how they got on there. So I think it'd be kind of cool. I even did it with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta as well. That way he has on air. I put Pan on here from GT. Omega Shenron is also on here. Baby Vegeta is also on here. I did put Bola on here from which is a daughter of Vegeta and stuff. So I did put her on here. That way she kind of has a little bit of a concept thing. And I did put Oob on here. I feel like Oob gets kind of left out a lot, and I feel like throwing him in from throwing him in here from GT would kind of give those people like, oh, you know. But yeah, I definitely put Oob on here too. Whis and Beerus, you got to have those two in here. I think Whis is gonna have like the most interesting skill set. His skill set would be a lot of like dodging. He would have some pretty interesting like counterattacks too, like insane ones. Beerus, he would be pretty good on here. I mean, I think a lot of people would play around with him. The amount of damage he would cause. Goku Black. I put him on here just because he was a menacing villain in Super, and I feel like he would actually make a good concept on here. Zamasu, I did put him on here. And then I did put I didn't put on the fusion deal with them because I figured they would probably have that as an active deal if you had either one or the other out there on the field that you're using, fuse them, and then you have Zamasu's form. So I kind of excluded that as a fusion to both of theirs, so I didn't really put them on there. Since Dragon Ball FighterZ used him, I put Master Roshi on here. Just because they did stuff with him, and I thought it was kind of cool they threw him in here, so I threw him in here just to kind of give him some more, some more support to throw him in, a game like Red West 3 as well. Hit. Everybody loved Hit when he first showed. Kaba. Gotta put some of this other Universe 6 Saiyans in here. Khalifa and Kale are also on here. Despo, Topo, and Jiren have got to be in here. The other ones I don't think really matter. It's just those three that everybody kind of liked. So yeah, Jiren will definitely be on here. Right, Broly? Got my little Broly figurine here. He agrees that Jiren should be on here because I'm pretty sure Broly would like to take him on, right? Yeah. Frost, which was the other character that looks like Frieza from Universe 6, should be on here. I do think I think it'd be kind of cool if you could do like a what if with Cooler, Frieza, and Frost, and then I don't know, have a concept with, I don't know, you can do something with, like, have Vegeta, Goku, or Broly in it, or you can have Goku, Vegeta, or Gohan in it, or something, taking on the 3 Freezer races, because I don't know what race they call them. I haven't really seen, like, what they would call them, per se. I'm sure there is, but I don't know what the name of it is. But anyway, moving on. Next character is Bergamo, which is the big wolf one that was in Super, the one where you punch him and he like massively grew and stuff. The bigger he got, I put them on there because I thought they were an interesting character. And then I put Lasso Lavender and Basil on here too. And to me, they kind of reminded me of, like, you know, the 3 from Ginyu Force, Jace, Spurter, and Raccoon. They both kind of reminded me of those. They both kind of reminded me of those 3 with their, like, duo moveset that they would do. So, Doria has to be on here, obviously. Zarbon has to be on here. Some of the original old ones from Zine. Q, which was the one that Vegeta blew up with 30 fireworks. I even put a couple of people from the Majin characters in here, other ones, so some of Babidi's characters, so Pew Pew and Yakin, which was the one that sucked the energy out of you. And then Pew Pew is the one that Vegeta blew into like a smithereens with like one simple move, with like one simple slow motion savage move. The next one is Kefla, which is the fusion of Kale and Kefla. I figured you could probably throw her in there. I threw her in there because you got Vegeta, Gogeta, Gotenks, and then you had Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta also on here. So I think it'd be kind of cool to have like another fusion one on here. And then you would also have the Zamasu and Black Goku one as well. So you got like 6 different fusion ones. And that's not also including Super Boo's absorbs too. I threw these 2 in here. And now these could probably be fan made. These could probably be fandom edition ones, kind of like with Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and I think Broly was too. Super Saiyan 3 Broly was too. But I put Moro and Cumber on here, or Cumber. Cumber, I don't know how they pronounce his name on Heroes. The Saiyan that's on there that's been running around. I put both of those on here just because I think they'd be kind of cool to have on this Razor Blast 3 game. Cumber, I kind of like him. He kind of reminds me of... He kind of has that Broly look, but he also is kind of menacing, similar to me. He kind of resembles kind of what Raditz could have been if he was still around, but I don't know if that's the term I'm looking for. But yeah, I put him on there because I think he'd be cool to have on here. My next one is going to be, I put a Dragon Ball villain on here, and that is going to be Mercenary Tao. Is it Tao or Tao? Yeah. I put him on there because he was Goku, one of Goku's most, menacing villains over there. I think it'd be kind of cool to throw him in there and stuff too. And you can definitely do a what if series with him, with like either Gohan or Goten and Trunks, even if you wanted to. Or you can even do a rematch, like a what if rematch with him and Goku. So I could definitely see that. Let's see. Thinking logically here. I even added King Vegeta, Maritawa from Fighterz and the Xenoverse games, Future Gohan, and then Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta again. Gotta have that one from Ranger Blast 2. That's like a 97, almost 100 roster for that one. 97 characters, but pretty close to 100. Which they've added 100 characters in a game before, so it's not the first that they've ever done that. But yeah, I think they should do it. I think they should make a game if they ever consider doing one, a third one with that franchise. But so far, I've seen them do a lot of mods and stuff with it on YouTube, so. So this is the best I can kind of do with it for right now, because I can't really view. Because I watched a video the other day about certain concepts you can do with Dragon Ball stuff and certain stuff you can't do unless you want to get hit with copy strikes, which I don't really want those. This is all I have to do. But I was told you're not supposed to use like clips from like the shows and stuff. People have been doing like the games and stuff at least. But yeah. Okay, moving on to the next thing here. I put on here Season 4 characters for Dragon Ball FighterZ, which is the other game. And this is my top 7 choice picks, because I don't think we're just going to have, like top 5 characters for Season 4. I think we could have 2 more extra characters right after Season 4, because we were getting all these extra ones from Season 3's pass. I think the next, I think these are my main top choice here. I put on here Raditz, Turles, Pycon, Pan, Omega Shenron, Kaba, and then Toppo. I think are my top 7 choices for that season 4 pass for new DLC characters. Of course, I've seen them pushing for future Gohan and Majin Vegeta on there too, and that would be cool if they throw them on there too. But I think these 3 are like the first 3, like Raditz and Turles, Pycon are very different. So, and the 7 I chose are very different too. So, I think they also have them pushing for the Super Saiyan God Red forms of Goku and Vegeta too, I do believe, and then talks of pushing for the Super Saiyan 4s, but we'll see. They have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on there, so I wouldn't see why they wouldn't put those on there just right now. I think that's about it, guys, for Dragon Ball stuff right now. Other than showing you guys Broly a little bit. He's my guest star for right now. Right, he's my guest star right now, so sorry guys. I think that's about it. I might add a few more things to this. When I mentioned about doing like the what if stories from the first Raging Blast game, you can definitely do that with some of those characters on there. And there's plenty of characters going around. You got I've made almost 100 character roster. Which I think fighting games should go up to. I think all fighting games really in general really should go to 100 character roster instead of just doing 30, 40, or 50 characters. Yeah, it's adding characters, but the way I see fighting games work, the more characters you have, the more you have to play around with. And some people are pretty good at playing with certain characters than others. And that's just because of other combo sets and um, all that type of stuff and how people use them. Um, um, they could definitely do another kind of like when I did with Hachinek, like a little movie or type deal. But I don't think. I was trying to think how they could do that. I was thinking they could do like a Moro movie, but I would save that for like an arc to a series or a movie. Well, more so a series and a movie. Never mind. Certain villains, when you're doing arcs, like menacing ones and stuff, like Moro, I would definitely do a series with. Just because there's so much going on with that arc. I think that would be pretty cool. Another thing I want to throw in here, guys. What Dragon Ball Super movies do you think Akira Toriyama should make? Should include canon? I think they should include Cooler. I think Turles could work because I've seen some concepts say that it wouldn't work. Like I've seen some concepts where they say that they can actually rewrite his character and have him come from Universe 6, which I think that could actually work because Kaba did say that in Sadala, which is another Saiyan colony where he's from, you could definitely have that type of, and whenever, even though Turles, that Turles movie was non-canon, who's to say that's not where he came from? I mean, we don't know. But I doubt that's how they'll look at that. But I'm just talking. But yeah, I did see a thing on the internet where they said that they could do they can exclude him in the Universe 6 and stuff, and they had Kaba and Kale and Kefla saying it in this little paragraph where in this little picture where they're talking Turles could be one of those antagonists in Universe 6. So I think it'd be kind of cool if they did something with the Universe 6 movies. Do a universe with the Universe 6 characters, have Kaba and all them, a little bit and stuff, and then they end up having to have Goku and Vegeta come over and help fight the Saiyan that they obviously can't fight against. I think another character they need to exclude canon is I think they need to exclude Cumber. I think he'd be kind of menacing to have. To me, I feel like this in Dragon Ball Super. It doesn't seem like it, but I feel like this kind of gets me though. Goku's most dominant power, most predictable power is making friends with enemies, and they end up becoming the worst thing ever that they fight against, and then they just become he's done it with so many. One thing I did kind of think about though is why doesn't Goku bring Raditz, wish him back or something and do something? Yes, he would be weak, but I'm sure there's a thing that they could work around him to get him up to that point. But I don't think that's what the story is going to go with that. But I would actually kind of like in Dragon Ball though, what I want them to do is to I would actually like to see some of the Saiyan race, be reborn a little bit and be kind of a better race than what they were. I mean, yes, they were made to sell plants, but there's that thing where they can be that better race than what they were. But I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think with that one. Trying to think of a couple more things here, and I'm gonna close it up, guys. Who thinks I wonder if I wonder what the next, when they have this new Dragon Ball Super movie, the superhero movie coming for 2022. No, there's not really a story plot yet, because all the thing we're getting so far is just concept art of what's in the movie, what's going to be in the movie so far, that we've seen so far, stuff on Google and stuff with it, and something on YouTube. I wonder what the next thing's gonna hold with this, because with Pan going to kindergarten, which will be about 4 or 5 years old, I feel like some of these other Z fighters should kind of evolve a little bit, kind of like gain some power, because I feel like that when Goku and Vegeta are off world, fighting other stuff, and they're not around, these Z fighters on Earth have got to find a way to defend themselves when they're not there, because I feel like Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, Gohan, and I would say Tien, because I don't think Tien's not that bad of a teacher and stuff when he's teaching martial arts when he was teaching on Super with his. Then you also got Whis and Beerus in that ground too. I feel like they would be like teachers right now, training some of the Z fighters and stuff, to gain that strength. And I can see some of Universe 6, kind of jumping in with. I can see some of Universe 6 jumping in with the Z fighters like Kale, Kefla, and Kaba. I can see them both jumping in there. I can definitely see Hit kind of in this too, just not right now. A character I do want to see them throw back in this. I do want to see them bring in Oob. Like, where is he? And I do want them to kind of throw in Pycon. Where is he? He's like a very big fan favorite, and they just kind of, I don't know what they do with him. But I think those are like a big two I would like to see them throw in, because I'm sure there'll be something you can do with Pycon right now and Oob, because we don't even know what's to hold for him right now. But let me know in the comments what you all guys think of this Dragon Ball Z roster list, and what you think of like Season 4 characters for Fighter Z, and what your picks are for season 4's characters, and let me know if you think we should have a Ridge West 3 and stuff. I really think they should go for it. Yeah, I think that'd be. I think they should do it. If you like the video, hit the like button, and as always, I will see you all in the next video. Bye.